Rick's Towing. IMCA Hobby Stock Heat 1. Out of Boone, the 18A, Aaron Elliott. Solomon Bennett out of Medburn in 11B. Row 2, Luke Ramsey, Bedford, the 17. Wayne Gifford in the 22W out of Boone. Seth Butler, 22B out of Scranton. Travis Caven, 21C out of Bedford. And Stephen Kress, 20A from Des Moines. Locked and loaded, here we go. Solomon Bennett, Luke Ramsey. It's Bennett going to lead him down the backside. Butler up to take over third from Gifford. Out on the point. It's Solomon Bennett. He's got him where he wants him. Oh, looky there, reading the rough numbers over on the backstretch. .21C of Elliott getting a little too wide over there. Trying to get a handle on that 21C. Bennett showing the way. Ramsey in second. Butler third. Fourth, Gifford in that 22W. Kress now moves up to take over fifth. And it's Solomon Bennett. Bennett looking strong. Luke Ramsey searching around, trying to find a way up on the back into that 11B. Laps winding down. Tip of the green. Going to be high in the air. 2 to go. There's Solomon Bennett. Bennett, your race leader. Bennett looking strong. Luke Ramsey. Butler trying to close in on the runner-up spot. 1 to go. Final 2 left-handers. Out of Medburn, making it look easy. Solomon Bennett. Luke Ramsey, second. Butler, third. Gifford will take the 4th spot. Kress in 5th. Picking up the win, showing him a little love out of Medburn, Solomon Bennett. 33S out of Adair, Jared Smith. 1K, Tommy Killen Jr. out of Des Moines. Row 2, the J7 out of Des Moines, David Simpson. And Buddy Hadsick out of Bedford in the 16. Row 3, yeah, Buddy bringing the fans out. Zach Hemmingson in the 3Z out of Marnie. Skylar Pruitt, the 96, a hometown boy. 42, Riley Songer out of Ankeny. Here we go, locked and loaded. Oh, everybody racing for position. Tommy Killen Jr. getting out on top, showing the way. Oh, hang on. We got a spinner down there. Looked like he was working on the tilt-a-whirl. We'll get him headed in the right direction. Attaboy, give him a hand. Clean and green. Killen showing the way. Buddy Hasek running in that 2nd spot, trying to hold off. Hemmingson in the green, silver. 33S. Good battle for that 2nd spot. Tommy Killen Jr. Buddy, they're cheering you on. Trying to hang on to that 2nd spot. That's the battle on the Speedway. Not going to try a crossover move. He's going to change lanes. Flying green high there for Tommy Killen Jr. Hemmingson runs 2nd. Hadsick in 3rd. Now Pruitt up to try to take over 4th. You've got a battle for 4th. White flag, 1 to go for Killen. Rick's Towing IMCA Hobby Stocks. Checker for Tommy Killen Jr. Hemmingson second. Buddy Hatzig in third. Fourth, we'll go to Pruitt. Picking up the win out of Des Moines. Give it up for Tommy Killen Jr. Brandon Cox out of Norwalk, the 66. Braden Gifford out of Boone in the 22X. BJ Rogers out of Selton, Kansas. Yes, Kansas driver in the 37. Is outside. Tommy Love out of Cornate. Hey, Tommy! Yeah, they're cheering loud and proud for you. And old Bad Moon Horizon, the one and only Rusty Bates out of KC. All right, here we go. Rick's Towing IMCA Hobby Stocks. It's a 7B of Eric Stanton firing up out on top, showing the way. McCann and Brandon Cox. Cox down to the inside. You've got a battle for second. BJ Rogers up into that fourth position in the 37. Making the long trek out of Selden, Kansas. The hatchback, Eric Stanton making it look easy, trying to open up 4-car length advantage over Brandon Cox. Cox runs second. Third, McCann. Fourth, Rogers. Fifth, Bates. Sixth, Gifford. Seventh, Love. Out on the point, it is Stanton working it right through the middle of the racetrack in that 7B. Oh, getting a little chrome horn action. Toot, toot, honk, honk, how you doing? 37 of Rogers getting into the 33M. Caution light, caution flag out for that 33M machine. Blake McCann. 37 of BJ Rogers getting in there hot and heavy. Going to be pushed back to the pit area. 2 laps remaining up on the scoring pylon. 7B of Stanton, your race leader. Rusty Bad Moon Horizon. Bates. Well, Stanton is setting a quick pace. They still had the yellow light out on the speedway. Said we're going to go next time by. They had the water truck. Give it a little shot of water in the infield. Stanton, we'll try her again. The Foxman. Going to be looking him over. He's got the green stick in hand. Much better that time. Cox in second. Rusty Bates in third. Tommy Love in fourth. You've got a battle. Brandon Cox coming to live. Him and Stanton side by side for the race lead. White flag, 1 to go. Stanton trying to hold off Brandon Cox. Cox trying to make a run. You've got a battle. Rusty Bates in third. Tommy Love in fourth. Checkers for Stanton. Cox second. Third. Bates fourth. We'll go to Love. Picking up the win out of Carlisle. Give it up for the 7B, Eric Stanton. And this will be your IMCA Hobby Stock feature lineup, brought to you by Rick's Towing. Will be Tommy Love on the pole in the 64L. Out of Scranton, the 22B, SF Butler. Run number 2 will be the 22W, Wayne Gifford out of Boone. Skylar Pruitt from right here in Stuart to the 96. Zach Hemmingson and the 3Z out of Marty. And Eric Stanton, the 7B, starts outside row 3. Row number 4, Rusty Bad Moon Horizon, the 84B out of Casey. And the 1K of Tommy Killen Jr. Row number 5 be the 16 out of Bedford, Buddy Heidsick. And 66 of Brandon Cox out of Norway. Inside row number 6, the 17 out of Bedford, Luke Ramsey. And the 11B out of Minburn is Solomon Bennett. Row number 7, 20A of Stephen Kress out of Des Moines, 33S out of Adair, Jared Smith. Blake McCain of 33M out of Adair, and out of Bedford, the 21C of Travis Caven. And row number 8, all by himself, be the 40, no, actually row number 8 will be 42, Riley Songer out of Ankeny. And Braden Gifford in the 22X out of Boone. And row number 9. That's the row 9. Row 10, Aaron Elliott in the 18A out of Boone. And the J7, David Simpson from Des Moines. Starting shotgun on the field, Selden, Kansas's BJ Rogers. That's your 21 cars set to go. 16 laps of distance for the whole hog. Night number 2. If you're a little embarrassed with bleacher butt, reach over, give them a nice dusting on the back end. Make sure they're not too embarrassed. Be standing up. How about a race fans? Up on your feet. Tip your hat. Hand high in the air. Your IMCA hobby stocks. Wave at them. They'll be waving back at you. 16 laps brought to you by Rick's Towing and Recovery. Hobby stocks on parade. If you got that hat off, you might want to cinch down really tight. We had one blow completely over the front stretch fence earlier. Get your ratchet strap on. I seen a guy down there with one of them sun hats. He even had her pulled up nice and tight so that sombrero didn't take off. And I said sombrero, I didn't say anything else. Here we go, off of turn 4. Green light, green flag. Hobby Stalkers. 3 wide. Butler, they're all going to try to hook it up. You've got a battle for that top spot. Butler, Stanton, and Gifford. 3 wide, putting on a show. Licking them off, your hobby stock feature. Everybody keeping it going. Out on the point, it's Stanton, your race leader. Butler second, Gifford third, Pruitt, and Hemmingson. Eric Stanton, the 7B, out on the point. Battle for second, Gifford, Hemmingson, and Butler. Butler, let her hang out. Running second, 3 wide, contact. Wayne Gifford and Hemmingson. Everybody keeping it going now. Pruitt, give me the runner-up spot. Still 3 wide. Top, middle, and bottom. Stanton liking the high side hustle. 7B of Eric Stanton out on the point. Third, fourth, and fifth, the 3Z of Hemmingson. 22B of Butler. Gifford in the 22W. Tommy Killen Jr. Trouble over in turns 3 and 4. Rogers in that 37. And we've got a car hung up on the tire. We'll get it headed in the right direction. Gifford in the 22W. How about Killen in the 1K? How about the Bad Moon Horizon Rusty Bates? Yeah, all right, Rusty bringing out the fan club. Working turns 3 and 4, Stanton. Bringing them back to life. 5 in the books, 11 to get us home. 7B of Stanton, Pruitt, and Hemmingson. Now you got a battle for that second spot. Hemmingson in that 3Z, getting a good run on that restart. Up into second. Killen also with a good restart. He's up to 4th in that 1K. down the backside. It's Hemmingson taking a look to the inside. Stanton to the outside. You've got a battle on the front. Stanton trying to protect. It is Hemmingson right there. Stanton now says it's go time. Cross sticks. 8 up, 8 down. This time by halfway home for Eric Stanton. Crazy of Zach Hemmingson started 5th, runs 2nd. Pruitt in 3rd, 4th, Killen. Stanton clicking them off. It's Stanton, Hemmingson, Pruitt, Killen, your top 4. Butler in the 22B, the orange 22B runs 5th. 6th is Gibbert. Oh, Songer broken right front A-frame on that 42 machine into the infield. Stanton out on the point. Stanton showing the way. Hemmingson in 2nd. In 3rd is Pruitt. 4th, Killen. Now good battle back there with Solomon Bennett in that 11B. That's for the top 10. Heitzig to the outside. Bennett to the inside. Good battle for 10th on the Speedway. Out on the point, showing the way. It's Eric Stanton. Stanton, your race leader. Stanton working lap traffic down the backside. Already got the tip of the green coming to the white flag. This time by white flag for the 7B of Eric Stanton. 2nd, Hemmingson. 3rd, Pruitt. 4th, Killen. Down the backside. Final 2 left-handers. Checkers. Double checkers for Eric Stanton. 2nd, Hemmingson. 3rd, Pruitt. 4th, Killen. 5th at the line. Butler will take the 5th spot. Picking up the win out of Carlisle, the 7B of Eric Stanton.
Congratulations, Eric.
Thank you.
You're getting kind of the like of this coming and talking to me, aren't you?
Getting used to it.
I think you ran about every groove out there. This thing was sticking no matter where you put it at.
Yeah, it's good. We worked to it over the winter and thought the top would stay there, but on that restart I seen the 3 under me, so moved down and worked out.
Well, once you got out there in clean air, it was your race and nobody else's. Congratulations. Any thank yous you want to give real quick?
Kelsey, Joe, Trevor, Austin, Tyson, Mom and Dad, Sniper Speed, Tony Moore Powder Coat, Fast Shafts, Kaiser Manufacturing, everybody that comes out, everybody that put this deal on. It's a pretty cool deal.
Congratulations on a good win. Let's give it up one more time from Carlisle, Iowa, Eric Stanton.